Femi Adesina blows hot, saying Nigerians not encouraging Buhari. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel to get notified where we'll post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Femi Adesina, the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, has said some people are not encouraging President Muhammad Buhari in his effort to secure Nigeria, revive the economy, and fight insecurity. The president's spokesperson also accused the Nigerian media of paying less attention to the achievement of Buhari, particularly those bordering on wins against insecurity. Adesina made the allegations in an article titled "A Story That Did Not Hog the Headlines" and shared on his official Facebook page on Thursday. He noted that rather than showcase Buhari's achievement on the same topic, his traducers prefer to criticize him openly and look away when he deserves some credits. Making reference to the Global Terrorism Index 2022 report released last week by the Institute for Economic and Peace (REP), where Nigeria recorded the second biggest reduction in debt in sub-Saharan Africa, Adesina noted that both the Nigerian media and Buhari critic failed to give the achievement deserving coverage and mention respectively. It is something that should hog the headlines, dominate the talk shows, go viral on social media and be of interest to social commentators, but not a murmur nor a whisper, as I said earlier. As if in a conspiracy of silence, nobody talked about the report. The media did not report it, and those that did superciliously tucked it away in a place where you would need to put on the torchlight before you would see it, he said. He added, now just imagine that the same report had indicated that there was a spike in Boko Haram killings in Nigeria, with the carnage exceeding that of the previous year by 100%. All hell would have broken loose. It should have been lead headline in most publications. Some television stations will scroll the story in their news bar around the clock. For many days, it will be the topic of discussion on morning and evening discussion programs. It will be almost deafened by the cacophony. So-called security experts and social activists would be invited and they would be pontificating all day. Continuing, he wrote, President Muhammad Buhari came our way in 2015 promising to secure the country, revive the economy and fight corruption. Rather than encourage him, what some people had been engaged in is sticking a pin into the soft underbelly of the various wars. No plaudits, no bravado, no encouragement. He didn't do this, he didn't do that, is all they're interested in. The economy recorded 3.4% growth last year, the best since 2014. No murmur, no whisper. The anti-corruption law has seen conviction in thousands between 2015 and now. Yet, what interests some people is how the war is allegedly selective, even without a scintilla of evidence. And where there are strides in the battle against insecurity, the narrative remains the same. Oh, life is nasty, brutish, and short here. Additionally noted that despite gains being recorded in some critical sectors, we are still complaining. Let me say this. Whatever achievement you're saying this man did, we're not feeling it, sir. I think this man will understand when he's on the other side of the table. I'm saying for sure, and I'm sounding very convinced that this man would be like us if we are coming out to, as in if he comes out or if he's it's like just on the neutral ground like us. You know, be on a neutral ground. Nobody is paying us to say these things. Nobody is paying us. You know, these things are there. They are wrong. They are not done. See, if you want to come out and loud achievement, tell us today. Let the Northerners, not you tell us. Let the Northerners come today and say, not just the Northerners, the Southeasterners. Let the Southwesterners come out and say they're now able, that peace has been restored. That is what we want to hear. Let us see our businesses thrive. As in, let price become controlled. As in a way that taxes and, fees are being reduced, so that at the end of the day, price control can now be imposed. It is when you regulate prices from the bottom now, you say people should pay less during tax, then you can now say, oh, since I asked you to pay less here, this will be what you're going to sell, that they're going to listen to you, right? See, there are things that if you do, you'll be applauded for. Nigerians, we not be pepper body people. You do well, we'll tell you have done well. You did not do well, we'll tell you to your face that you did not do well. All these things they are mentioning, 0.5, 3.5, how is that our problem? The thing is, we are not feeling whatever that is going on, or the death should be recorded below. And so, the people are still dying. Are people not still dying? The recent being that some soldiers were murdered in Kebbi State. So what are you talking about? I think it is because you are over there enjoying, there is AC blowing you, no light interruption and all that. You don't have things that bothers you. Because you are one of people who are referred to as senior citizens in this country. That is why you're not seeing what is going on. You're wanting people who are in pain, who are actually in pain to applaud you. Who does that? Uncle Femi, please. Oh. This man should know that in journalism, what makes headlines are all things. Dog bites a man is no news, but man bites a dog is the headline any day. He does what he wants to do. Who does he want to do his job for him? Who does he want him to do his job for him? What encouragement did Buhari give to former presidents? This is a man who doesn't see anything good in others. From OBJ to Jonathan, he fought them all only to come and prove them sense. Has anyone ever read anything written by a principal? All what he called or temporary achievement in the last 7 years are watersheds. Nothing development. Just rigmarole, no concrete upstage except an entreating ethnic divide. But his attitude to leadership has that of the laissez-faire. No underlying factor to effect a change. The only chance he had with modifying the electoral law, he flung it, and unfortunately, he's now after how history will present him. What is Buhari doing positively? That should encourage us to encourage him. A president who promised us heaven on earth, but kept serving himself and his political party. Buhari does not care about the plight of the people at heart. A president who does what seems best to him. He is simply the president of his family and his party, APC. His cohorts and cronies like you. That is why you don't see anything wrong in whatever he says or does. To you, Buhari is God himself. Nobody can question him or call him to order because he is being seen as infallible. So you keep encouraging him, he's your God, but not our God. Don't tell us your nonsense. I mean, no, sincerely. I never knew that some people could really descend so low to sell their soul to the devil, spill gibberish and still want others to agree. Femi is a huge disappointment to journalism and to his race. But then you're waiting because this frontful carnival will most certainly come to an end pretty soon. Adesina is highly frustrated, but it is not our own making. Your principal failed to communicate to Nigerians. The truth is that this administration is leaving Nigeria worse than it met it is yet. Thank you. On this note, we have come to the end of the news to say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.